So say for example, you were someone who could deadlift 700 pounds, but you was 10 kilograms overweight, you had a very unhealthy BMI, high blood pressure, poor metabolic markers, a poor diet. And then 12 months later, you're the same person, but you're now deadlifting only 500 pounds. But you have a healthy BMI, you've got very good blood pressure and blood markers, blood sugar, etc. You've cleaned up your diet, you're a healthy weight, and you've started incorporating cardiovascular conditioning work into your training. Have you progressed? No, in terms of strength, you haven't progressed, you've regressed quite a lot, in fact. But in terms of a holistic view, in terms of general health and well-being, you've progressed massively. So this is what I mean by progress isn't all about how much strength you get. If you're training just for strength, then obviously it's all about the numbers. But the reason I say this is because I've had a few people comment on my training program saying, you know, if you should be resting, you shouldn't be training every day, you won't make progress. And it's like, well, progress is subjective. You know, I'm not doing this for the numbers. If I wanted to hit the best deadlift I possibly could, and I'd probably deadlift once a week, maybe once every 5 days, and I'd probably only train 2 or 3 times a week. I'd eat 5,000 calories a day, and I wouldn't do any conditioning. But it's not that. It's not about that for me. It's about not just the training. I love training, but the psychological component of this kind of training cannot be underestimated. The mental buy-in of it, you know, knowing that, you know, there's some days where I think, oh, I have to train today, or what, and with this, there's no thinking about it. I'm training. I'm picking something heavy up off the floor. Some days maybe not so heavy, but I'm picking something heavy up off the floor every day, and I'm doing some training. And like I say, it's not the perfect training program. By no means would I recommend it to anyone else. This is just an honest documentation of a middle-aged man's training and an experiment, a challenge, to see if I can deadlift every day and stay fit and conditioned. And yeah, like I say, you know, what you define as progress. If you define progress purely by the numbers on the bar, then that's fair enough. I'm not knocking that in any way. I define progress as becoming more of an all-rounder, becoming strong, conditioned, having a good level of health, both physical and mental, and that's what I consider progress. So, like I say, you know, everyone's different, and yeah, it's not all about numbers for me. So today was not a biggest session. Worked up to a good deadlift at 220 and finished off with 3 light sets of barbell rows, 3 sets of 15 at 60 kilograms. And that was it for today.